Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be solving the question number 2983, the cool button. In this question, what is asked? Basically, we have to provide styling to this particular button that is shown over here. So this button we have to provide the stylings which are mentioned here. So these particular stylings we have to give like 300 pixels wide we have to make it, and height we have to give 100 pixels. Then border width we have to give 0 pixels, then radius should be 20 pixels. So these 4 points we have to cover. So the most important one is the fourth one, where we are asked to change the background button of this particular button to a gradient from blue to red. So this is the most important thing, and that this concept will be understanding in this video. So this is the main thing that we have to understand. So let's try solving this. Let me first explain this concept and then we can solve this question. Okay, so if you see over here, we have taken an example where a particular background we have chosen our color as red, and we have to give a particular linear gradient. So let's say if this is the example and we want to put a linear gradient in here, how it will look like. So we have to give linear gradient, and then we have to provide the colors. So let's say we have to give from red to blue, so then it will provide that value. So if you notice in this one, what is gradient? Gradient is nothing but the blending of the color. Okay, color blending in the sense, so here if you see in the top we are seeing the color red, and in the bottom we are seeing the color blue, which is coming from here and this is coming from here. So these values, these particular values, uh, we are getting blending over here. So once that red part is done, it is getting blended to the blue, and then the blue part is starting. So this is nothing but the gradient. Okay, can we use only two colors? No, we can use multiple colors here. Let's say we put green, yellow, orange, we can use. So how it will look? So it will look like something like that. Here we started with 10, then green, yellow, orange, and then blue. So if somebody asks, no, we want only colors and they has to be in proper order, can you control that? Yes, we can control. So let's say we want red to be 10% of whatever the portion that is coming, and then we want green to be of 20%, then yellow we want around 30%, and like that. Orange we need around 10%, and then the rest it will take. So it will do the intelligent calculation and it will provide these values and it will do all those things. Now the second question is, so it looks like nothing much impressive. Can we control the direction of these values? So it is coming from top to bottom right now. Can we control it? Yes, we can control it. How we can control? We are giving all these values, and at the start we have to mention values from which direction we have to pick it. What I mean by that, so let's say we want the value, this particular colors, to move from left top. Okay, so how, what is happening in this one? We are starting from red and then we are proceeding in this direction. So when we are saying to left top, so our direction is to move to the left top. Okay, and if somebody, and if you want to say, let's say we don't want from left top, we want left bottom. Okay, so then in that case it will come to left bottom. So earlier we were going to left top, but now we are going to left bottom. So red, from red we are starting and we are going to blue. Okay, what will be the reverse? Can we go from right bottom as well? Yes, we can go. So now we are starting from the right side and we are going to the bottom of, we are starting from the left side and we are going to the right bottom. Okay, and let's say we want from right top, so we will be starting from here and then we'll be going in this direction. So we started from red here and then we went in this direction. So we can control this. Okay, so these, we have to write three words here. Can we do it in much simpler way? Yes, we can do it. We can remove this and we can simply put some degrees. Let's say we want 20 degree at the, we want the angle to be 20 degree, or let's say 30, or we can give 40, whatever the degree that we want we can give. So that way we can control the logic. Let's say we want only vertically, we want that to be present vertically, then we can give 90 degree, and if we want to be present horizontally we can give 180 degree. And we can give negative as well to change the direction. So 180 was giving us the value from top to bottom. So from top to bottom we are using 180, so minus 180 will give us from bottom to top. So like that we have to understand that part. So this is one of the linear gradient property. Can we do something else with gradient also? Yes, we can do. Instead of going with the lines itself, we can use radial gradient as well. So that radial gradient, it will start from the center and it will project outwards. So we started with the red value and we went till the blue. And if we make it repeating, then it will also give a better pattern and it will start repeating and it will blend much more cleanly over here. So we can do many patterns also with this one. So let's remove other colors and let's try to see what is happening. So if we remove, let's say, let's make this as 30, and then let's put white also around 1%. We want white, then we want green, and let's remove others. So we got, okay, let's, so see, in repeating we don't need for radial one. So if you want like that, we can make like this also. And one neat trick is like if you want only the values which are if you want a particular solid value to be appear, we can just simply write white, that particular color percentage, and a particular white. So what it will do, it will make 30% of this red value, and after that it will start white and all the values to be white, it will make it. So this way we can control the solid values as well. Okay, I think we have covered most of the values. Let's see one more example. Let's make it red and blue, or we can use yellow or white, whatever. We can put any value. Let's remove this part. So if we give like that, and if we put values again here, and if we put repeating in this case here, okay, we have to start with yellow also, then we can see some pattern. Yellow, then yellow. Okay, so see, we are getting this particular pattern, and we can repeat this also. Let's say we want many things, so we can simply repeat it, and we can repeat this pattern. Whatever, so we many things we can do with this particular thing. So this is very important property, and we can use this to work on many patterns. So I hope you've understood about the gradients. Now let's try to come up with the solution of that problem. Okay, here in this question what is asked, so we have understood about the gradient. Now let's try to solve this question. In this question we are asked to change the width of the button, and if we see the index file here, the index file, in the index.html file, we have that button, and this button we will be updating the properties. So let's write button, and then we can give width of around 300 pixels, that is asked in the question, and we can give height as well, height of around 100 pixels. Then we have to give the border, which is of 0 pixels. What else we have to give? Border radius also we have to give. Border radius we have to give around 20 pixels, and then we have to give the font size. Font size of around 20 pixels. Once we have given that all these values, what we have to give? We have to give the color as well, which is Alice blue. We have given the color, and then we have to give the background as well. And that background, we have understood the concept of the linear gradient, and in the question it is showing, it is asking us to move the value from bottom right to the top left. So we have to give to top left, so that it will move in this direction, and we have to transition it from blue to red. So let's put that value of the linear gradient. So from blue to red we have to change, and we just put the value of the movement. So I think it is looking fine. We have changed the width to 300 pixels, height is 100 pixels, border is 0 pixels, and border radius is 20 pixels, color is Alice blue, and the background is linear gradient. So let's try to submit it. And it is working fine. So I hope you find this video insightful. If you find this video insightful, do like, share and subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.